All right, welcome to Vertical Angles, Level 2. Now, for example number 1 here, we have given angle CEA, so let's see here, we go from C to E to A, is 6x plus 18 degrees. And let's use a different color here. And we're given angle CEB, let's see, that's from C to E to B, oh, that's a completely different angle, is 2x plus 10. And this says, what is the measure of a third angle? What is the measure of angle BED? Okay, so we know that BED is actually a vertical angle with CEA, but let's see here. Our green angle and our orange angle are actually two different things. So this angle right here and that angle right there, but they're beside each other, we actually call those adjacent angles. And so whenever two angles are adjacent, they actually wind up being on a straight line. And when they line up on a straight line, well, they both add up to 180. So what we can say is, okay, you know what, let's take our 6x plus 18, and we're going to add that to our 2x plus 10, and of course, we're going to set that equal to 180. All right. So I'm going to switch to a third color just to kind of unify everything here. But how do we solve this? Well, we can combine our like terms. 6x plus 2x would of course be 8x. And 18 plus 10 will give us 28 is equal to 180. Now from here, let's see, what do we do first to get x by itself? We can subtract 28 from both sides. And this gives us 8x is equal to 180 minus 28 is 152. And at this point, I'm pulling out my calculator because we got some large numbers here. So what I'm going to do is divide both sides by 8. And actually, I'm going to give y'all a guess. My guess is that the answer is 19. But 152 divided by 8 is, yeah, it's 19. And that worked out really nice. Okay. Well, so if x is equal to 19, you would ask yourself, am I done with the problem? But no, we know that we're asking for the measure of angle BED. And so the real question is, which one of these two angles is congruent to measure BED? Remember, BED is over here on the right, and its vertical angle is in the orange, so it was the 6x plus 18. We can write 6x plus 18, and of course, just to really emphasize that we're using this x right here, I'll write it in a different color. And from here, you know, I wouldn't be mad if you used the calculator. 19 times 6 is 114 plus 18. And let's see, 114 plus 18 is 132 degrees. And so we could say, okay, well, that's 132 degrees right there. And angle BED is 132 degrees. That's our answer. But wait, what if we actually wanted to find the adjacent angles? What would we do? Well, y'all know this. We would do 180 minus 132, which would of course give us 48. And so that 48 right there would be our top angle and our bottom angle. All right, let's move on to example number 2. All right, here in example 2, we are given angle BED is 9x minus 3. So let's see, here's angle BED. That's going to be 9x minus 3. And we're given, I'll use a different color here. We're given angle CEB. Okay, so CEB, we see that they're adjacent angles, is 3x plus 21. Now real quick, to really illustrate this, even though we're given like a different shape than two lines intersecting, if we were to take the two lines inside the shape and really highlight them, you can see that we're still kind of forming that same geometric structure of two lines crossing. And because these two lines fall on the straight line, because they're both adjacent to each other, we know that they can add up to 180. So we can say this, 3x plus 21 plus 9x minus 3 has to equal 180. Now from here, let's go ahead and combine our x's. So we have 3x plus 9x, which would be 12x, we have 21 plus a negative 3. Really, that's like saying 21 minus 3, which would be plus 18, is equal to 180. Now from here, in solving for x, we know that we'll subtract 18 from both sides, and we get 12x is equal to, let's see, what's that, 162. And of course, from here, we can divide both sides by 12. Now, I don't think this divides perfectly, so let's grab our calculator. We could do 162 divided by 12, and yeah, we get 13.5. So, you know, it's a pretty nice number for a decimal. Now from here, though, remember, this is not the final answer. Our problem, let's see if I can choose this color right here, is asking for the measure of CEA. And I look at C to E to A, and I notice that it's actually vertical with BED, or aka the 9x minus 3. So if we take our value of x, that 13.5, and plug it in, well, we know that 9 times 13.5 is 121.5 minus 3. And once we subtract off that 3, we'll get 118.5. And we can see here our answer is 118.5, which, by the way, indicates that this angle here is 118.5. And if we were to find our adjacent angle, which we all know, we would simply do 180 minus 118.5, which would give us 61.5. So down here, oh, here, let me use a different color altogether. And we have 61.5. That means our top angle is 61.5. All right, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in our next video series.